Hey Maximizers! How is everyone doing? I forgot to put my Instagram filter on before I hit live. I guess I gotta go with my hearts today. How is everyone doing? If this is your first time watching me, welcome. My name is Crystal, aka Krista Maximizer, and I am a business coach. And I help women create a profitable business that they love. I help women in the beginning stages of their business use social media to make consistent money every single month. I have been on social media for the past 5 years, and in the past 4 years, I've made over $300,000 online in my coaching business. I don't sell physical products, I don't sell ebooks, I don't even really sell courses much. I literally sell coaching. I help you get more of what you want with your money. And for today's live, I really want to talk to business owners. I really want to talk to people who are thinking about starting a business. And I want to talk to you about getting clear on your offer, getting clear on what you are selling. Because one thing I've learned in the past 4 years that I've been selling is that you had to be clear on your offer. Because if you are unclear about what you're selling, your audience is unclear about what you're selling, thus, they are not going to buy. So, I would love to know where you're watching from in the comments. What city, what state, what country are you watching from? And then also tell me if you have a business. If you have a business, drop exclamation points. If you want to start a business, put some money signs in the chat. If you want to start a business, put some money signs in the chat. If you already have a business, put some exclamation points in the chat. And I really just want to talk to you and encourage you and excite you around getting crystal clear on your offer. So if you are a business owner, what do you sell? I sell coaching. I have group coaching and I have one-on-one coaching. So as a business owner, you want to get clear on your offer because again, if you're not clear on what you're selling, your audience is not clear on what they're buying and why they're buying it. So my first tip for business owners is I need you to write down and get crystal clear on what problem are you solving. The best businesses solve a problem and or offer convenience. So I'm going to give you some examples of things I see all the time. Women who decide to be travel agents, okay? And they're working with another company that just gives them commission from selling like vacation packages, okay? What problem are you solving by being a travel agent? Women who sell cosmetics or clothing. What problem are you solving by selling your cosmetics or selling your clothing? If you are selling an ebook or a course, what problem are you solving with the ebook or the course? Because clothing, yes, we all need clothes. Everyone needs something to wear. We are not running around butt naked like the old days, right? So everyone needs clothes. But what problem are you solving with your clothes? Are you making beautiful dresses for curvy women? Are you creating empowering t-shirts for Black business owners? Does this make sense? Please give me some likes on TikTok and Instagram if this is making sense. Anyone can sell a t-shirt. Anyone can sell a pair of pants. I can get a t-shirt from Dollar General, or I can get a t-shirt from J. Crew, or I can get a t-shirt from Gucci. But what problem are you solving with your t-shirt? I had someone come to me that said they wanted to sell t-shirts with their business name on it. And I said, okay, that's great. But what problem are you solving with a t-shirt with your business name on it? What problem are you solving? The woman who sold this shirt, she's solving the problem of like Black women not feeling confident as business owners. When I wear this shirt, I feel like a boss. Black woman running a Black business. I'm empowered. I feel confident. And I'm happy to share with everyone that I am running my own business as a Black woman. So this t-shirt helps solve the problem of confidence. It also solves the problem of awareness. It also solves the problem of me being able to brag on myself a little bit when I walk into the room of like, I own a business. I do not have a 9 to 5. For me, that's a brag because the business gives me freedom. But do you see how this t-shirt solves the problem of confidence? So you can sell whatever you want, but you've got to get clear on what problem are you solving. Why should I buy your t-shirt and not the t-shirt at Walmart? Why should I buy your t-shirt and not the t-shirt at J. Crew? You need to get very crystal clear on what problem your offer is solving. What problem is it solving? If you can't tell me what problem your offer is solving, you need to change your offer. You need to change your product, or you need to get very clear on why you're selling it. The thing that I'm selling right now is my Side Hustle Society. It's a 12-month group coaching program where I help women use social media to start and grow their business and make consistent money. That's the purpose of the Side Hustle Society, is to get you to making a consistent $1,000 per month. What problem am I solving with the Side Hustle Society? I'm solving a couple. I'm helping women get unstuck in business, because maybe you have your business, but you're just not making consistent money. I'm helping women get focused in their business. I give you homework after every single session, okay? I'm helping you get your questions answered, because as a new business owner, you have a crap ton of questions in your head and no one to answer if you don't have a coach or mentor. You cannot YouTube it all, because you can get a lot of information, but YouTube doesn't talk back to you. You watching this video, I cannot give you specific coaching in this video because I don't know you. I don't know your business. I don't understand how it works, right? So you can only get so much from me from this live stream. When you step into my Zoom room and I get to know you, I get to understand your business. I get to understand what you're selling. I get to understand your trends. I can help you. So my program is going to help you solve that problem of getting unstuck, getting focused, using social media, and actually being able to make money in your business. So you've got to ask yourself, what problem is your offer solving? What problem? Because anyone can sell anything. There's a girl selling farts in a jar. What problem is she solving? She's giving in to the men with those funky fetishes. She's allowing a man to have his fetish without him having to do the work. She's allowing him to have his fetish without having to go up to a woman and ask her to do that, because that's a little weird. But if somebody's already selling that, he can just go to the website, click, click, bang, and get what he needs. Does this make sense? What problem are you solving? The second way to get really clear on your offer is, what is the transformation of your offer? If I buy your lipstick, if I buy your lip gloss, if I buy your chapstick, what is the transformation? I go from dusty and crusty to moisturized and fresh. My lips glisten. My lip gloss is popping. Like, what is the transformation? What is the benefit? Why should I get yours and not hers? What do I get out of this offer? How does this offer help me specifically? Okay, I gotta check Kinsley's homework.
Hi, schoolwork.
Did you did all these already?
Yes.
Okay, that looks good.
Okay.
What is the transformation? What is the benefit of your offer? If you do not know what the benefit of your offer is, the person who you're trying to sell to doesn't see the benefit of your offer. Why should I buy it from you?
Hi, Ms. D.
Where you see Ms. D at?
Right there.
I don't know if that's her.
It says D.
Yeah, but I don't know if that's her. Hold on, I gotta do one thing for her. But what's the transformation of your offer? If you just joined, let me know down in the comments. If you have a business, drop exclamation points. If you want to start a business, drop some money signs. And tell me what you sell. What is your offer in your business? What do you sell in your business? Let me know.
If it's you, Ms. D.
I don't know if that's Miss
you.
D. It wouldn't be Miss D. You already have a business. Tell me, R Glue Graphics, creator of unique gifts for Black women. Okay, what unique gifts? Give me some details. What do you sell? What is your offer? Kinsley, because if you have to redo this, you want to save your answers. Why is it not?
Did you copy and paste?
Yeah, that's what I was trying to do.
Yeah.
Stop.
This is something I can't redo.
You can?
Yeah.
I know. That's why I'm trying to save your answers.
Oh, I know. So I know.
What's your business? What do you sell? If you have a business, exclamation points, and then tell me, what do you sell? What is your offer?
But do you think I did good on my first one? I meant to put turbines.
Electrical energy power wind turbine?
I said
Powers.
turbine.
Okay, you need to fix that before you turn it in.
This one I had trouble going with, but I said everything in my head and then I just wrote it.
Make sure you an example of energy in the form it takes after. You didn't give us an example. So you just need to do an example and then you'll be good to go. It says make sure you include one of your examples includes an energy transformation and explain the form it takes after it is transformed. Okay, you just need one example and then you're good to go.
Wait, for what? I thought I gave all the examples.
You didn't give me, I don't see 2 examples. What are your 2 examples?
My 2 examples that we as humans, we need the sun for light and heat energy, and then light turns to heat energy. Yeah, light turns to heat energy because we need the sun for light and heat, and if we don't have the sun, it'll be cold and dark every day. So that's why we need the sun for light and heat energy.
So give me an example of how we get the heat energy. How does it come from the sun and heat us up? That's what they want. They want a specific example, and then you can submit it. Okay, homeschool life. So we're talking about how to get clear on your offer. Okay. And the second tip was, what is the transformation and the benefit of your offer? What is the transformation and the benefit of your offer? Are you clear on that? I'm selling greeting cards, Santa sacks, and a few other items with African American images. Okay, how long have you been doing that? Did you just start that? Is it new? How's it going? That's great. So just make sure you're clear on what problem are you solving and what's the benefit. Okay. Santa sacks, people are going to be buying that because it's Christmas time. So now is the time for you to start selling. I wouldn't wait till Black Friday. I would start selling now. I went to Dollar Tree yesterday. The Christmas stuff is in Dollar Tree. So, I wouldn't wait. I would be selling it now, right? But what is the transformation of your offer? My other tip for you is, what does your ideal client need in order to get more of what they want? I've really, whenever Let's Go Views, I've already started selling them. That's awesome. That's awesome. Is there anything you need help with in your business, or you're like, you know what, I got this? What does your ideal client need to get more of what they want? So with your offer, what are the points in your offer that helps your ideal client get more of what they need? Within your product, within your service, what does your ideal client need to get more of they want? So for me, in my offer, the Side Hustle Society, my ideal client, they need more education. They need to learn more about using social media. They need to learn more about selling on social media. They need to learn more about systems, about strategy, about planning, and about showing up for themselves. That's what my ideal client needs, and that's what's included in my offer, right? So what does your ideal client need? I could always use help to be better. Problem is, it's just me, so it can be a bit overwhelming. Yes. So that's very understandable. But like, are your systems in place? Do you have SOPs? Are you planning out effectively so you're not behind the 8 ball? Can you have someone come in, an intern, a family member, someone like that you can do a trade with to help you? That could be a great place to start. But I also will say, as a business coach, if you don't have your strategy and your planning together, that can hold you back from selling. Because if you don't have your sales plan together, and if you don't know what you are doing for the next month or what's happening in the future that you can be preparing for now, because like someone like you, if you have a seasonal things, right, where you're doing birthday cards, Christmas cards, Mother's Day cards, things of that nature, you know seasons are coming up. So it's best to prepare for the busy season where, okay, so I'm not really selling a lot in January, but in February, Valentine's Day is going to be big. So I need to get ready for Valentine's Day. So after Christmas, Valentine's Day is the next thing on your mind. So if you need help with strategy and being more consistent so that every other month there's usually a holiday that you could be selling your cards for, right? And when there's not, birthday cards are just all the rage, right? So you have an evergreen strategy where you're always selling birthday cards and then you seasonally sell your celebration cards as far as holiday cards, right? So working together with a coach could help you have that plan. So you want to have your plan for the year. You want to plan out how much of your offer that you want to sell, right? Like, so I talked about this in another live, and I'm sorry I'm going off tangent, but like when you set the goal of like, all right, for 2024, I want to make $50,000 with my business, right? You set that plan. Then you've got to do the math and reverse engineer, right? If my product bundles are $25, how many of them do I need to sell to get to $50,000? And if it's like you got to sell 2,000, it's like, all right, do I think I can sell 2,000? If not, do I raise my prices? Do I increase my bundle so that the price can be higher? Or do I decrease my goal? Or do I add in another offer? Right? So you really want to get crystal clear on your planning so that you can sell your offer effectively. I could definitely use more help organizing. I would love to help you. I'll tell y'all in a second how we can work together and what that looks like. But you really want to know what your ideal client needs. So for you, I hope I'm saying it right, Artelu Graphics, what you need to know is what holidays are Black people celebrating that they want cards for? What holidays are Black people celebrating that they want Black images of? Once you know what holidays they're celebrating, then you can sit down and you're like, all right, these are the holidays they are celebrating. These are the holidays I need to be selling for. Okay, that's good. You can submit it and we'll see what she says. And if you need to change it, you can. You're good to go. If you want to call Hunting on your iPad, you can at 4. I'm not going to be able to watch the movie. It's completely up to you, but I have a lot of work to do. Okay? All right. So you want to know what your ideal client wants. And if they want Christmas, they want birthday cards, they want baby shower cards, they want Valentine's Day cards, Mother's Day and Father's Day cards, then you know what they want. So then you can get clear on your offer and say, all right, I create cards for holidays with Black images on them. And you are prepared, you know exactly what you're selling. Does that make sense? I know you said you did something else too. Greeting cards. Okay, yes. Okay, perfect. Greeting cards. Yes. So listen, we just created a whole dag on like yearly strategy for you, but you should be deciding that now so you're prepared for all of 2024. And then the last thing you want to really ask yourself to get clear on your offer, why does your ideal client need this? Why? And it may sound like, well, why do I need to know all of this? Because when you are selling on social media, these are all the points that you can go through. The what's and the why of your offer. Why is it important? What's in it for them? Why they need this? What's your secret sauce? Why they should buy from you and not Hallmark, right? Because Hallmark cards are generic. They don't have images that look like us. They don't speak like us. Like, I would love a good greeting card that says what we say instead of all of the proper words and proper, like, we don't talk like that. So if you're telling me that you have something where I can give my mother a 60th birthday card and have it speak like the Black culture, like a Black culture card, people will buy them when they know that they exist. And don't let you offer a digital version like an e-card, sis. Because I personally don't like to buy physical cards anymore. I do, but I don't like it. But if you had an e-card version where you design it online and people can buy it and then they can customize the message and send it, girl, amazing. But why does your ideal client need this? Because we need to see ourselves and we need to be represented. Hey, Bedhead Academic, thank you so much for joining. Like, we need to see ourselves in the cards, right? We need to see ourselves as business owners. So I would love to help you grow your business. And the way that I do that is in my program called the Side Hustle Society. I'm just looking for a marker right now. I don't see it, but I can do that inside of my group coaching program, the Side Hustle Society. The Side Hustle Society is a 12-month group coaching program with the purpose of helping you grow your business, okay, using social media. So I help you get your systems and your processes, your sales and your marketing in place so that you can make consistent money. Before we can make a consistent $10,000 per month, we need to make a consistent $1,000 per month. So the Side Hustle Society is the first step to your six figures, where you learn consistently how to make money. If you cannot make 1,000, you cannot make 10,000. If you don't have systems in place at 1,000, your business is going to break at 10,000. It's going to break at 100,000. It's going to break at 1,000,000. Your business is going to break naturally. But when you have a coach, when you have someone to help prepare you, to help you realize you're doing great for your 1,000, but if we want to prepare for 10,000, here's some of the tweaks and things that we need to make. So over the 12 months, we work together in a group setting. We currently meet 3 times per month. We're going to meet more next year, but you get individualized coaching within the program. So wherever you are in your business, you come in, I see where you are, we come up with your first 90-day plan. And then from there, every time we meet, you bring in what you've been implementing and I help you with said strategy. We are also going to have next year a full training vault where you'll be able to go in and say, oh my gosh, I need help with sales. Boom, you can watch a sales module. Oh my gosh, I need help with Instagram. Boom, you can watch an Instagram module. Then you can come to the live coaching calls and pick my brain and ask all your questions, okay? We also meet in between our calls in an app called Slack. It's a Slack community where basically if we have a call on Monday and you have a question on Wednesday, then I can answer your question in the community. You don't have to wait until the next call to get your question answered, okay? So I created this coaching program as a mini version of a lot of the big major coaching programs are available, but I wanted to make this for beginners. This is for you if you're in the 0 to 2 years. It's for you if you haven't made money or you are stuck and not making consistent money in your business. It is a time and a money investment. To grow a business, it's a side hustle because most of you already have a 9 to 5 or a main source of income. It's going to take about 7 to 10 hours per week. We only meet 3 times a month right now. So 3 hours a month of coaching calls, and then 7 to 10 hours a week of you actually working on your business, perfecting your offer, getting your sales strategy together, creating content, creating your offer delivery, building up your email list. That's what you're going to be doing behind the scenes. And that is what I'm going to help you with in the Side Hustle Society. So basically, this is business school for beginners, where I'm going to give you everything that you need to get started and make a consistent $1,000 per month. Now, the Side Hustle Society is a 12-month commitment. This is not a membership that you can cancel anytime. When you sign up, you are locked in for the rest of 2023 and all of 2024. I'm your coach for the next year, and I am going to walk you through the process of growing your business. It's not going to be easy. It's not going to be perfect. I don't have all the answers and you don't have all the answers. But what I do is I have 5 years of experience running a business. I've coached hundreds and hundreds of clients with their money. I've helped 40 to 50 women start their businesses. Okay. So I am here to help you get to where you want to go. Okay. So the Side Hustle Society is $2,100 for the year. The payment plan is 15 payments of $165. Okay. So right now I'm offering 2 bonuses. You pay for 12 months, but you get the rest of 2023. So you're getting 14 months for the price of 12, which is a steal. And you're going to get a 30-minute kickoff call with me where we're going to put together your 90-day plan for what you should be focusing on in your first 90 days. Okay. Also, you get access to my Money Saving Academy where I teach budgeting, couponing, and meal planning. So you get all the things from me. And you're really going to get a jump start because in 2023, like in December, in the Side Hustle Society, we're really going to be focusing on sales planning and preparing for 2024. So if you are interested in joining, there is a link in my bio. you can go right now to KristenMaximizer.com/side hustle and sign up. If you're serious, you're like, Crystal, I want this. I'm ready for this. I'll even slide you a promo code to get some money off your first month. To get that promo code, you got to DM me on Instagram and TikTok. Say, I'm ready to start my business. I'll give you a promo code. I'll give you $30 off your first payment. So you can join us for $135 for your first payment. And then you'll have 14 payments of $165. And you will get coaching from now until December 2024. And the coaching starts now. We have another call next week. We literally have a call next week that you can hop on and start getting coaching. But you join today, you're going to get access to our Slack channel. You're going to get access to all of the previous master classes and coaching calls that we've had. You can log in and literally get started now. But do not hold yourself back from making sales because you are afraid, because you are scared. We make decisions every day. When are you going to make the decision that helps you get more of what you want, right? This is the solution to your problem, the solution to feeling stuck, the solution to not doing what you want to do. So DM me on TikTok or Instagram at Kristen Maximizer. I'll give you the $30 off your first month code, okay? Now, what questions do we have? I've seen some pop up, but I really want to celebrate. I need to find a darker color. I want to celebrate because we did have someone join the Side Hustle Society yesterday, and I like to put all of my clients up on the wall of fame when they join. So let me get her sticky note. I found my purple. That's what I was really looking for, my purple. So we are going to welcome, I don't know if she's watching, but we're going to welcome Miss Denise to the Side Hustle Society. Denise, we're so happy to have you. And she joined us for her first call this week, and it was amazing. I'm super excited to be working with her to help her grow her business. Let's get her on the wall. Okay, so Tessa, if you are still here, Tessa said, I want to start a boutique. I just turned 18. I don't have a job, trying to, but I want to. Okay, Tessa. The Side Hustle Society is 15 payments of $165. Okay. If you're,
what would you like to convert to?
It's 15 payments of $165. Okay. So 15 payments of $165. Now, I would say this to you, Tessa, right? As being young as you are, starting a business is a great thing. Okay. There's Miss Denise. Hers is even darker. I must have a black marker somewhere that's missing. Like, where's the black? I used a dark purple, but where's the black? Right here. I might have to redo hers. Okay. So what I would say to you is you want to start a boutique. I have a free training. It's how to choose your business idea. If you send me a DM on TikTok, I've already followed you. Send me a DM. I'll send you the link. Actually, you can just click the link in my bio and it should say join my email list, get the free training, something of that sort. And I want you to get on my email list and get that free training. Because if you are someone who doesn't have a job or you are low on income, when you think about starting a boutique, that means that you need to buy inventory. So I would encourage you to look within yourself so that we can see what service type of business can you start, and then you can open the boutique later. Because with a service business, it won't cost you a lot as far as inventory. Does that make sense? Not to deter you, but if you like fashion, what else can you do in the fashion industry that does not require you to have inventory? Make sense? Arlie Graphics says, I'm definitely interested. Yay! Definitely interested in working with you as well. Definitely interested in working with you as well. So service-based businesses allow you to get started with not a lot of overhead. So when I started with just a YouTube channel. And then from my YouTube channel, I started a membership. It didn't cost me anything to have the membership because I had it on a platform where they process the payments. I also had a free Facebook group, which was totally free. And then I also, I taught in that group Perfect. You got the free training. It's definitely going to help you get clear on your idea. So when I started my service-based business, it didn't cost me anything. When I started my YouTube channel, I used my phone that I already had, iPhone 6. I didn't have a microphone and I didn't have lighting. If I had to start over today, I would start with a service-based business and I would start with using what I have. So if you are a fashionista, what can you do in the fashion industry? Can you offer styling tips, right? You could offer a styling membership where people pay, I don't know, $40 a month and you give outfit suggestions. And they can come to you and say, okay, I have a dinner party. I'm trying to get prepared to go to work, whatever. And you can, based on what they already have in their closet, you can help style them. Does that make sense? That won't cost you anything to get started. You can do your calls on Google Meet. You can do your calls on Zoom. Now, Zoom, you might have to pay like $12 a month to do like the group Zoom, but you could do your calls on Google Meet, right? You could do your calls on Google Meet. You market on social media. You can get a free email service provider with MailChimp or ConvertKit because the first like 1,000 subscribers is free, like literally. Now, if you want the specifics of this, Tessa, then it would be to your benefit to invest in the program because I can help you delve this out. But do you get what I'm saying? Where it's like, if you want to be in the fashion industry, you want to help people with their clothing, having the physical clothing isn't the only way that you can help your ideal client get more of what they want. Because remember, one of the things I talked about, what's the transformation and what does your ideal client need to get more of what they want? It doesn't necessarily have to be a boutique. It could be your advice to help them look cute because they just had a baby, right? It is okay to do both, but with limited resources, it's going to be easier for you to start the service. And then once you make money, then you can open up your own boutique. Does that make sense? Your business, your call. But if your resources are rather limited, it's definitely going to be easier for you to start with some sort of service so that you can actually have income coming in. Because even if you want to do your boutique all online, it's going to cost you money to buy samples, right? For you to do pre-orders. Or if you have to buy inventory and they like, all right, you have to buy 5 of each size. That's going to cost you a few hundred, if not a few $1,000s to start the boutique. But if you already brand yourself as like a stylist of some sort, a fashion educator, a fashion assistant, right? And you are already helping people. If you already have a group of 40, 50 women who are getting your styling tips, when you open your boutique, you have an audience to sell to. Does this make sense? But I can absolutely help you create all of that. Like I can absolutely help you create what your offer is going to look like. And that's what coaching is for, to help you figure out. Now, pricing, I'm going to tell you to go subscribe to my YouTube channel. All these free resources, right? Build a Business with Chris. It's also linked in my bio. Build a Business with Chris. Build a Business with KRYS. I have 2 videos on there, one for pricing for services and one for pricing for products. Pricing for services and pricing for products. Those are going to be there. And again, if you're in my program, I can do more of an assessment. We go a lot deeper and I help you really figure out the price based on the value of the transformation. Okay, great questions. Anybody else have any other questions? Those were great. Perfect. I post 3-4 times a week over on that YouTube channel. There's a bunch of videos actually. How many videos do I have? This is a newer YouTube channel. I have one YouTube channel that's all couponing, budgeting. Because when I first started my business, it was all about couponing, all about budgeting, all about meal planning. Okay. Then I started this new YouTube channel a month ago. Not a month ago, 2 months ago. I started my new YouTube channel in August. And hopefully my thing stops jumping. And this YouTube channel has like, I think 50 or so videos. Oh, dang, I lied. We have 72 videos. I don't know if that includes lives. I wonder if that includes my lives. Yeah, it has to, because I don't have 782. We have 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 32, 36, 40, 42. We have 44 videos. 44 videos on my channel, and the rest are lives. But the live trainings are also just as valuable. It's me giving coaching and things like this. Um, but those are just as good. But definitely start with the sit down videos. Everything that you need to get started is there. But if you're ready to go to the next level, then the Side Hustle Society is the place to be. The Side Hustle Society is the place to be. And that's where you're going to actually get coached by me. You're going to be able to ask me all your questions on Zoom. You're going to get an unmatched amount of support. You'll be able to text me every single day. So I've been couponing since I was 18. It is one of my favorite things to do. I have a full stockpile. I actually moved my stockpile out of here to turn this into my office full time. But I started teaching people how to coupon, how to budget, how to meal plan. I love that. And then my clients started asking me to teach them how to make money, because I would always tell them you can't budget your way out of a deficit. Like if your bills cost $2,000 a month and you only make $1,500 a month, there's no way you can ever budget that other $500. Like you can only decrease your expenses so much. Then you've got to increase your income. That's the only way for you to get ahead. And I would say, start a side hustle, get a gig, et cetera, et cetera. And they're like, well, can you teach us? So in 2020, I started teaching my clients like how to make money, how to start side hustles. And my business coach hired me to help her clients in her programs. And I've been coaching for her for like 2 years. And I fell in love with it. I fell in love with helping women make money. And nothing bad happens when women make more money. So in 2023, I decided to pivot and be a business coach. So now I am a full-time business coach. Now I still have a program where I teach women how to save money. I just do not publicly sell it anymore. I do not publicly offer it anymore. I'm going to have a special sale on it in November for Black Friday. But more details about that next month. But I realized that I can make a bigger impact by helping women make more money. Make more money. Okay. What questions do we have? Hey, brown skin girl. Yeah. And I taught people the strategy of saving money, because some people don't do that. Some people coupon to buy everything and then they end up spending way more money. Versus I was teaching my clients how to see the money you save, how to have a budget, how to buy only what you need, how to shop with a purpose, how not to do every single deal and not feel the overwhelm. I would love to start a business helping the elderly with their bath at their home. Okay, Andrea, that sounds great. Now, is this a business where you want to make money, or is this more of a nonprofit where you want to offer like a free or inexpensive service? Because you could become somewhat of an agency where you hire CNAs and they pay you to come in to give people baths, the older people baths. Make sense? But I would love to help you. I know you've been following me for a while. I would love to help you develop this service. She said, money, great. So I would love to help you develop this service. I love service-based businesses. No shade to my product-based businesses. But next year, you're really going to see me be like, if you want to start a service, then I'm your coach. I love service-based businesses because it doesn't cost you a lot to get started. You don't have any inventory, and you can start making money within 30 days. You can put 1 or 2 packages together. You can market and you can start making money. You don't have to wait for inventory. There's nothing to ship, anything like that, right? So Andrea, if you're ready, let's do this. Let's work together to get you starting that business, right? Imagine how much farther you could be if we get started now. I never use these kind of pins, but I was just looking at this. She says, oh, we're on the same page. Yes, girl. That was one of my bigger reasons for like really starting the YouTube channel and helping people. But since then I've pivoted and I love it. I can't lie. I love what I do. I love helping women with their business. I love helping women with their money. Like, I love helping women with money, period. But helping you make more money is going to help you make more impact in your life. And then when your life is impacted, you help more people, right? So if you are watching on TikTok or Instagram and you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, Build a Business with Chris, or you're watching on my other YouTube channel, oh, some people are watching on Build a Business with Chris. Hey, if you're watching on YouTube and you're not watching on my Build a Business with Chris page, go subscribe to Build a Business with Chris on YouTube. Okay. Build a Business with Chris on YouTube. And it's KRYS, y'all. So we were talking about how to get clear on your offer, but I want to open the floor to you. I want to open the floor to you and I want to answer your questions about starting a business. I want to answer your questions about starting a business and understanding what to sell in your business. I'm in the right place. Yes, sis. What's your business, brown skin girl? What is your business? Are you leaving anytime soon? I'll probably be on for maybe another 30 minutes or so. And even if I do leave, Tessa, you can send me a DM. You can send me a message. Oh, you say you're a Lash Tech. See, yeah, we need to talk. Send me a DM. I'm already following you. So you can send me a message on TikTok if I am off of live. Okay? So no worries. I want to answer your questions about starting a business because I know how hard it is to want something so bad and not know how to start. I know what it is to have a ton of questions and be watching and watch a lot of YouTube videos and still not know how to put it all together. So I've decided that moving forward, I'm not really going to do like free master classes or free workshops. I'm just going to go live 4 to 5 times per week. And I am going to share as much as I can about starting a business, growing a business, and making money, and then offer you the opportunity to work with me inside of my programs. So that's what I've decided that I want to do. So right now, I'm just going to free for all and answer y'all's questions. Now, I might have to stand up because I'm trying to get my stands in and I'm trying to close my rings on my Apple Watch every single day and get 10,000 steps. Your girl's doing a lot. So if I stand up, that's fine. But drop your questions. Brown Skin Girl, tell me about your business on YouTube. I'm not sure what services I can offer. I have a sticker shop, but I was an autism therapist for 4 years, and I know a lot about working through challenges with autism and ADHD. I've been wanting to create digital and printable resources. Okay. So I think you just have to get clear on what you want to do. Because I think we talked about this the other day. You got to get clear on what you want to do. And we need to pick one. Because the stickers and the autism, those are completely different. So I think you need to sit with yourself and decide which one do you want to pursue first. It's not, you can never do the other one. But when you are first starting, you want to get focused. So when I started my business, I started with couponing, right? On my 1-year YouTube anniversary, I got fired from my 9 to 5 and I went into full panic mode. And I was like, now that I'm fired, I'm going to still post my YouTube videos. I'm going to sell my membership. I'm going to make a course. I'm going to trade Forex. I'm going to recruit nurses. I told myself that I was going to do 5 completely different things to make money because I was in panic mode. Do you know what happened? I couldn't do any of them well because I was trying to do too much to make money in my franticness. So I had to sit down and I was like, what can I focus on? Chris the Maximizer is growing. So I'm going to focus on my YouTube channel, which is my social media sales. And I'm going to focus on growing my membership. Once I did that, I made, I think, $50,000 in 2019. I made about $50,000-ish in 2019 between my YouTube channel and the sales that I had made from my membership and from my course sales. And I had a job for half that year and I still made $50,000. Okay. So why am I telling you this story? I'm telling you this to say you have to pick a focus, and you focusing down doesn't make it harder for you to make money. In actuality, the more niche you are, the more nailed down you are, the more opportunity you have to make money because you're focused and you're not all over the daggone place. Make sense? So Bedhead Academic, we got to pick, are we going to do the stickers or are we going to work on autism therapy? And you want to create digital and printable resources, cool, but for what? But for what area? If you want to do resources for the autism therapy, then it's like we need to focus on autism therapy, which could mean that you do something online. I mean, you do something in person where you're helping parents, you're helping kids, you're helping teachers, whatever. And you also sell resources on TPT, and you sell digital resources on TikTok to help moms. Does that make sense? Where you pick one business and then you have multiple streams of income from that one business. That's what the millionaires mean when they have 7 streams of income. They don't have 7 different businesses. They have one business, which is business coaching. Under my business coaching, I can make money from one-on-one coaching, group coaching. I can sell a course. I can sell an ebook. Okay. I can have an affiliate to where someone else sells my course for me. That's another stream of income. I can also do brand collaborations with business brands. I could do brand collaborations with Zoom. I can do brand collaborations with Google. I can do brand collaborations with StreamYard, any of the systems that I use. That's 6 streams of income from one business idea. Does that make sense? That's where the 7 streams of income come from. It's not you do hair, you do nails, you sell a how to start a daycare business ebook, you do transportation, you sew on the side. Let me know if that makes sense. It's 7 streams from one idea. Okay. Okay. Essa Lord Creation says, I currently have a business already. I have a handmade candle business that focuses on mental health wellness. Love that. So I utilize what I learned as a social worker and put it into making candles. I know you said it's for service-based, but I want to create a service-based business. But you literally just answered my questions. I need to focus on one. Yes. So when it comes to service or product, you have to pick one. You have to pick one. Now, as one grows and it gets good, if your service is really good and you're teaching people how to budget and then you want to create a budget planner, they go together. Because as you're teaching people how to budget, you're using your budget planner to show them what to do. Does that make sense? So, but focus on one to start. Trying to grow both at the same time. I'm a coach and I sell a planner. I'm gonna sell budget classes and I have a planner. That gets to be too much. That gets to be too much. I wanted to create a service product that will go along like a planner or something. Okay. So I think you've got to decide, do you want to focus on the physical product first or do you want to focus on the service pros? Don't be sorry. My brain thinks a mile a minute. I hadn't even seen your question and I just started going off. Kinsley! Kinsley! I heard screaming. Hold on. I heard screaming. Kinsley? Are you okay? I heard a scream. What are you doing? What else do you need to work on? Yeah, maybe it was outside. Oh, that wasn't Kinsley screaming, y'all. Maybe that was outside. Okay. So, what questions do you have about starting a business? What questions do you have about starting a business? And if you're like, Crystal, I've heard enough. I'm ready to work with you. Let's do this. I'd love to work with you in my Side Hustle Society 12-month group coaching program. But when you join in October, you get the rest of 2023 and all of 2024 for the price of 12 months. We meet on Zoom 3 times per month. And in 2024, we're going to be meeting more. I was just working on the 2024 schedule and my brain hurts working on that schedule, but in a good way, not in a bad way. And you get to message me in between calls. So if we have a call on Monday and you have a question on Wednesday, you just type your question into Slack and bam, you get it answered. The benefit to the Side Hustle Society is working with someone who's done what you want to do. Working with someone who's made multiple 6 figures, working with someone who's had high highs and low lows, right? Working with someone who knows it's not easy. I'm not going to sugarcoat it and tell you all the good. Running a business is not easy. So if you are ready to do the work, let's do it. But if you're like, you know what? I'm not even ready for that. I don't want to do that. I don't want the stress. Cool. We understand. But I'm going to be real, authentic, and honest with you about what it looks like to grow a business. But I also want you to know that it's very possible to get everything that you want. You've just got to decide and take action, which sounds so basic, but so many people don't do it. So many people don't. Physical first. Okay. So if it's about the planner, then it's about the planner. But still with your planner, you want to decide what problem are you solving? Why do people need it? And how is it going to help them? You want to be crystal clear about what that physical product is and how it's going to help them, right? So I help you do all of that inside the Side Hustle Society. You have to pick my brain, ask me questions. I give you homework assignments every single time that we meet. And it's a place for you to meet other business owners. It's a place for you to be encouraged and motivated. Y'all, my mother is in the Side Hustle Society. She pays every month for the Side Hustle Society because she's been sewing for 45 years. And she's like, I need help. I need support. I need community. And she joined, which is great. So I've been coaching her. She's been off and on in my programs for the past 2 years, but she's been back with us since early this year, which is great for her. So if you want to join the Side Hustle Society, you can join for 15 payments of $165. That's it. That's all. And you get coaching from here all the way through December 2024. We're going to be having a vision board party in December. We're going to be doing sales planning where you are going to plan your whole 2024. You're going to see the vision, right? You're going to see the vision. We got to put it together. You've got to decide what you want and then create the action plan to take the steps to get what you want. So 15 payments of $165. If you want to join today, I'll give you $30 off your first payment. And again, this isn't a membership. You can't cancel it anytime. This is a 12-month commitment to you saying, I want to work on my business. I want to get support. Hey, Esther, I want to grow. I want to make a consistent $1,000 per month or more in my business. It's a commitment, right? And then it's a payment plan. So it's 15 payments of $165. And if you join today, you can get your first payment for just $135 because I said $30 off, right? All you have to do is DM me. I'm ready to start my business, and you can get that code. You also get a bonus 30-minute one-on-one kickoff call, and that's for us to get together to decide your first 90-day plan in the program. All right. You get instant access to all of the replays that I've done this year and the master classes. We've been doing master classes since March. So I think there's 6 or 7 master classes in there that you get instant access, and you get instant access to our Slack community. So you can jump in and start asking me questions ASAP. Our next coaching call is next week. So you'll be able to be on Zoom with us for our very next call, and you will be well supported. And if you already have a business, we can get you ready to go for a Black Friday sale. And if you don't already have a business, we can get you ready to go to build it so you can start selling early next year. Okay. Yes, we help with social media. Absolutely. Now I'm working on some amazing things for next year, but I'm working on a training vault. And in this training vault, I'm going to have all of the pre-recorded trainings, how to use social media, each platform, how to create content, different types of content, all the things. So yes, one of my main specialties is to help you use social media because I've used social media to make over $300,000 in the past 4 years. So since 2019, I've made over $300,000 gross in my business, and I made all of my money from social media. I've only spent less than $500 on ads. And if I'm being honest with you, when I ran those ads, they didn't give me what I wanted them to give. So it really wasn't a good return on my investment. So I've made my money organically using social media. Organically. Absolutely. And I was selling like low ticket offers. Like my first membership was $5 per month. Then it increased to 15. Then it increased to 32. And then now it's currently at 49. I was selling $20 master classes, $10 workshops, $10 boot camps. So I was selling a lot of value. Now my program for a year is $2,000. So I have the monthly payment plans because pretty much everyone takes a payment plan for the Side Hustle Society. So my programs cost a little bit more. So I work with less clients, but I'm still pushing out content at a high level. Does that make sense? So yes, I busted my butt along the way. But I have been able to use social media. Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube is where the bulk of my money came from. Bulk of my money comes from TikTok and YouTube. When I say the bulk of my money, I mean that's where my leads come from, people who are interested in working with me, and then those are the people who buy. I have gotten people who bought from Instagram, but TikTok and YouTube are the main ones where people find me and binge my content. So what I do teach my clients, when you are new to business, we want to pick one social media platform to make your main platform. So my main platform is YouTube. I only create content for YouTube. Then from that YouTube content, I can create TikToks and Reels, but from the same content. So how to get clear on your offer. I've done a YouTube video about this, how to get clear on your offer. And then I'll just do a live stream about it. My live is basically the same information that was in my video, but this is more interactive. This is more engaging versus the YouTube video was just my points and me sharing them. Where this, I can give you real life examples because we talked about your cards. We talked about Bedhead's autism business. We talked about S. Allure's product-based business versus service. So I can give you real life practical examples in the live. That's why I love going live. Live is my favorite way. But YouTube is my main platform. I don't rack my brain trying to figure out what trending reels to do, what trending audio to do. I was just talking to my clients in the Brain to Business Bootcamp about this last night. I'm not doing trending audio. I'm not dancing. I'm not doing voiceovers. I'm not doing any of that. Because when you do trending things, you attract a trendy audience. The trendy audience is not trying to start a business. They trying to dance and they trying to have fun, which is fine. But I don't want to dance and I don't want to be trendy because I don't want to just have followers. I want to have an engaged group of followers who want to buy what I'm selling. Because would you rather have 100,000 followers and only 500 of them want to buy your offer? Or would you rather have 5,000 followers and 4,500 of them want to buy your offer? I'm taking the 5,000. Unless you want to be an influencer where numbers matter. Like if you're selling a product, if you're a business owner, the 5,000 with 4,500 people who want to buy from you, that's where you're going to make your money. Because 100,000 and only 500 people want to buy from you, no thank you. I don't want that. Does that make sense? Please give me some likes on TikTok if that makes sense. Like, why would you want to have 100,000 people care about the vanity metrics? I care about what's in my bank account. So I had $100,000 year last year, pretty much all from social media. And I don't have 100K followers anywhere. I think between all of my platforms, I was at like 80K followers last year. I just hit 40K on my Krista Maximizer YouTube channel, and I have 50,000 on TikTok, plus 8,000 on Instagram. So I can say confidently I'm at 100,000 followers collectively right now, but I wasn't last year, and I made $100,000. I'll take that. You don't need tens of thousands of followers to make money in your business. You don't. Especially if they only came because you did a lip sync and they like the lip sync. That doesn't give me money. Unless you are literally going viral for selling your product, it's not beneficial. I'm about to eat this chip. What other questions do we have? So yes, content matters. All of this from content. Educational content and engaging with your audience. Right? Because if you watch a couple of my videos, then you come on my live, I answer some of your questions, you implement what I say, you get results. When you're looking to work with a business coach, you're going to think of me first, not the business coach where you've been watching their videos, you've been commenting, and they never respond. Right? Are you engaging? Are you engaging with your audience? Are you creating content that's worth engagement? Are you consistently creating content? Are you creating good content? Now, everything I'm about to say, I'm saying with love. And I haven't looked at your page, so I don't know. You have to share, like we were talking about, get clear on your offer. You've got to share the what and the why of your offer. You cannot just support my business, 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 support my business. Music. Not ever showing your face. Pretend you can't see my face. Nobody not about to buy this notepad. Nobody about to buy this lip gloss. Like, you can't just put music with your product and think that's a way to get people to buy. What is it? This is my Side Hustle Society notepad. Everyone in the Side Hustle Society gets this. They don't, but I'm just for fake. This is a dotted note grid. Why is it helpful? It fits on your desk. It's half a size, so it doesn't take up a lot of space. I use this in the car. I use this in the train. I use this at my desk. I use this at the couch. I use this for my grocery list. I love that it's dot grid because I can make it my own. It's not really small lines versus the lines. You can only write in the lines. With the dot grid, I can really make it my own and space it out and all the things, right? So if you are looking for a place to jot down some quick notes, have a really awesome way to write your notepad, the paper is really thick, it works really well. This is what people want to hear about your offer, the what and the why and why they need it, why it's functional. It's better for you to show a video of you like, okay, every morning I sit down and I write down what I'm going to do in my business. And I use my Magic is in You notepad to do that every morning. So let's write down what we do. If you do that every day, who's going to finally say, girl, I love that notepad. Where'd you get it from? Girl, I love that notepad. Let me get one. I never said buy the notepad any. I told you what it was, how it worked, how I use it. I use it for my to-dos every day in my business. Now, what Crystal actually uses this for, I use this to follow up with people. So as you see on this one, how it says IG and TikTok, when you comment and you ask me questions on TikTok and Instagram, I can't do it on YouTube. I write down your handle, right? And once I write down your handle, I'm going to send you a DM. And I'm going to open the conversation to see how I can help you, right? But if you get on your stories every day and you show us, you make reels about this a couple times a week of how you do this, you're showing your product in motion. No one wants to hear the music and watch your product dance around. That's not selling. It also takes 5 to 7 times for someone to see a product before they decide to buy it. So social media is a great platform. Also, people love you as a person no matter who you are. Exactly. You have to build the know, like, and trust factor with your audience. Showing who you are is going to bring the business. Yes, I talked about this last night. Being yourself authentically and getting people to know, like, and trust you. I was having trouble repurposing content because I was not focusing on one platform. I will do that for sure because I was getting burnt out. If you are trying to post on every platform, you are going to be burnt out. I literally just had to make the executive decision to be like, my podcast is on hold until next year. Because although it's not a big thing and it doesn't cost me a lot of energy, it was taking up energy that I need to put into the Side Hustle Society and my 2024 planning and the training vault that I'm working on and all the videos I'm recording on the back end. So I said, you know what? My podcast is paused. That took so much weight off my shoulders. Then I said, all right, what's the next priorities? I'm only focusing on YouTube content. If you look at my Instagram, I only have live replays on my Instagram because I have not posted a reel. Now, I have this platform that I purchased, and basically they repurpose my YouTube videos. So I practiced with it a little bit, I think last week, and I posted like 2 reels, 2 TikToks, 2 shorts. So one of my to-dos today is I'm going to go through and I'm going to cut up my YouTube videos, and I'm going to have a short for every day for the rest of October. And I want to have one for every day for the rest of the year. But my plan for today is to do October and the first 10 days of November. This is easy repurposing for me because literally the software cuts the video. All I do is go behind it, edit out a couple things, add some words to it. Then I'm going to take that same video. I'm going to post it as a short, a reel, and a TikTok. Because I do not have the time and the capacity to create fresh TikToks and Reels right now. So I'm going to take my YouTube videos where all my brain power is going into my YouTube videos. I'm posting every other day on YouTube for the rest of the year. So that's about 18-ish YouTube videos. That's a lot of YouTube content. I'm a psycho. Okay, you don't have to post that much. But hey, I want to grow quickly and I want to help people. So that's what I'm doing. And I go live 4 to 5 times a week. So me being able to slice my YouTube video and repurpose it on TikTok and Instagram, it takes me a couple hours to do that. But my God, it's going to save me a ton of hours because recording, editing, uploading takes me forever. Versus I made the YouTube video, I made the caption for TikTok and Instagram. I'm going to slice it. Bam. The only other thing I might do is for every YouTube video, I might record a 1 to 2 minute TikTok version. So like if I did 3 tips to market your business, on YouTube, it takes 10 minutes. I'm going to do like a 1 to 2 minute version for TikTok. But do you see how it's the same content? Same content. Also, the only reason I'm using all of these platforms is because I've been using them for 5 years. I've been using YouTube and Instagram for 5 years, and I've been using TikTok since 2020. So 3 years, almost 4. So the only reason why I'm using them all now is because I'm an OG. If I was brand new and I was just starting, we're picking one. At most, if you choose TikTok and or Instagram, you can copy and paste that same video to the next platform. Does that make sense? So if you choose Instagram, you can also be posting on Facebook and TikTok because it's literally the same thing. Does that make sense? To maximize your audience. But if you choose YouTube, make YouTube videos, the long ones, make shorts. That's it. If you choose Instagram, honestly, you can just do Instagram and a Facebook business page, and just everything you upload to Instagram goes straight to your Facebook business page. Don't make this hard for yourself. If you are brand new, or if you're like, you know what, I'm overwhelmed, pick one platform. People have made millions on one platform. You don't have to repurpose. You don't need to repurpose. People are like, I need to grow my audience. You haven't even grown your audience on one platform first before you branched out. When I first started back in 2018, I only posted on YouTube. You want to know what I posted on Instagram? You can scroll back. I've never deleted anything. I would literally say a picture of my thumbnail. This is before I knew I had to resize it. I would literally take my thumbnail, post it on Instagram and say, I just posted a video about couponing at Walgreens this week. If you want to see what I got, go to my YouTube channel. That was my Instagram post. That was it. I didn't post anything new. I didn't post anything revolutionary. I did not have the capacity to create Instagram content. Now, my virtual assistant started making some Instagram content for me, but I was paying her to do that. But me, no. I had about a year in my life where I was where I had her doing some content, then I was making stuff for TikTok, and then I was doing stuff for Instagram, and I was doing stuff for YouTube. I overwhelmed the hell out of myself. So when I made this pivot, I said, build a business with Chris. My focus is YouTube. So I have a full strategy where all I do is focus on YouTube and then everything else is repurposed. So that's why I said, you know what? The podcast will be dropped. If I have to let something go, it has to be the podcast. When I decide to go live, I'll go live on all of my platforms at once because it's easy. So right now I'm live on 2 YouTube channels, my Facebook page, TikTok, and Instagram. Your girl's got 2 phones, right? Y'all can see. 2 phones. Can y'all look at each other? It's me. Hi. I'm the problem. It's me. Okay. And I do that because I'm like, I can look at all these screens at the same time. That part doesn't bother me. So I'm maximizing in that capacity. So even though I haven't been posting content on TikTok and on Instagram, I've been going live on those platforms. Because I'm like, if I'm going to go live on one, I'm going to go live on all. Does this make sense? Your girl's just ranting now. Now I'm just in a whole nother hemisphere, just ranting about business stuff. But I would say that I'm a content machine. And I would say that Instagram and TikTok do come easy to me because I thugged it out on YouTube. Out of all the platforms, YouTube is the hardest. I don't want to hear anyone say anything about anything. YouTube is the hardest, but YouTube, in my opinion, also gives you the most rewards. The no like and trust factor is deep on YouTube because if I post a 10-minute video and you watch 5 minutes of it, you spent 5 minutes with me. Versus if I post a 1-minute TikTok and you only watch 25 seconds of it or 50 seconds of it, I mean, half of it, 30 seconds of it, you do that every day, you've only spent 2 minutes with me for the week. Versus on YouTube, you already spent 5 minutes with me. And if you're a real ride or die, you watch that thing from beginning to end, you spent 10 minutes with me. 10 versus 2 on Instagram or YouTube. I mean, Instagram or TikTok. YouTube requires you to kind of be on stage, right? You got to record the video. You got to edit the video. You have to have a thumbnail. You have to have a description box. You have to have an SEO searchable title. It takes more. TikTok is so in the moment. Like TikTok is so easy. Because I could just say something, post. It does not have to be as calculated as YouTube. It's starting to become that way, especially because TikTok is now becoming more searchable. But from someone who bust her ass on YouTube, and I posted almost every day on YouTube for a year, TikTok is so easy in comparison to YouTube. But if you are brand new to it, TikTok can feel hard. There's a learning curve. There was a learning curve for me. I was like, what in the tick and the talk is this, right? But I did it. You see? And TikTok, I was in the creator fund. They sent me stuff. I got TikTok water bottle, hat, sweatsuit, this mug, this main character energy, right? It was worth it. I did it. I've made some money from TikTok. But if I had to pick one platform, I'm going to be on YouTube. YouTube is it. I have a validated course, but I'm struggling with putting all the information into content creation. Like I feel stuck even though I know what to do. So what do you mean putting all the information into content creation? Do you mean to sell your course? Are you struggling with selling your course, Dawn? Is that what you mean? So please drop your questions. I'm going to stay on for probably about 15 more minutes. Then I do need to get back to work, but I am loving this. If you keep asking questions, I'll stay here. I really don't have anything else like on my calendar that I have to show up for. I just have a lot of work to do. Okay, Dawn. All right. So I have a lot of questions for you. Are you in a place where you are ready to get help and get coaching? Are you in a place where you're ready to invest the time and the money to get help? That's my first question. Second would be, is YouTube your platform right now? Or I should say, where are you posting, or where do you want to post said content? It's me. Hi. Me and Kinsley went to go see the Eras Tour movie, and like Taylor Swift is stuck in my brain. And we saw that movie like what? On the 14th. Like 2 weeks ago. It's me. I have been. Time, yes. Money, no. I took out a loan for my business and now I'm in debt. Understood. That is unfortunate because I meet so many people who feel like they have to have all these things when they start their business. And you could absolutely be a lot more scrappy, but we are not going to, publish that. I'm creating scripts for YouTube, but haven't published yet. Okay. All right. So I think you just have to ask yourself, what do you really want? If you really want to sell the course, what action do you need to take to sell the course? Now, my 12-month group coaching program is a low investment in my opinion, because when I started working with my business coach, it was $6,000 for 6 months. I had to pay her $1,000 a month and I was sweating bullets. My 12-month group coaching program is $165. 15 payments of $165. It's $2,000 for the year, $2,100 for the year, but it's 15 payments of $165. Because while I can give you some advice or some tips, I cannot really help you make money in this platform of me just talking to you on YouTube, right? So if you did find the money, if you did decide that, this would be worth my investment, I would love to help you figure out and create a content plan. Because it is just 15 payments of $165. And we would work together from now through the end of the year. And what I would help you do specifically is we would come up with a content plan for you to create connection content for probably about the first 45 to 60 days. And then we'd set a launch, like we create a launch of your course. But we would need to figure out, the what and the why of your course, which you probably already have. And then we would just be building your audience of people to connect with you. And then we create a series of sales content for your launch. So the cart opens this day, the cart closes this day. Let's sell in between. Then on the back end, you could also have an evergreen funnel running where if someone watches some of your YouTube videos, it tells them to get on your email list. And then once they're on your email list, it sells your course, right? So that's what I would do if me and you work together inside my Side Hustle Society. So you could send me a DM on Instagram to sign up. To get the link. If you do decide to sign up today, I'm offering $30 off your first payment. So you could start getting coached for $130 for your first payment. And then it'll be 14 payments of $165. But that's what we would do. We really need to figure out building up your audience. And then if YouTube is your jam, we would make some shorts to really engage and connect with people so they can get over to your YouTube channel, watch your videos, and then bam, sell your course. And then you probably also need an email sequence of once people get on your email list to sell them the course evergreen. And then we do a launch. Like we pick a launch day. Like, okay, we're going to launch the course January 15th. So now, from now until then, we're just building the audience and building the wait list. And then the doors open on January 15th for them to buy, or whatever date you pick. I just picked a random date. So that would be our plan. So if you are interested, if that is within your budget, send me a DM on Instagram at Krys the Maximizer, Krys the Maximizer, and we can chat about it. It says, what if you are trying to start a hustle business? What is a hustle business? What do you mean, brown skin girl? What's a hustle business? Do you ever have anything lower in price, please? Honestly, do I ever have anything lower in price? Probably not. The Side Hustle Society is the best way to work with me. The only other program I have is like my Brain to Business Bootcamp, and that's if you do not have your business idea at all. If you do not have your business idea at all, and the payments for that are still going to be around the same, like $150, but it's just like 3 or 4 payments versus 12. So I most likely won't have anything lower in price. I'm just being honest with you because that program is the best one. And when I open the Brain to Business Bootcamp again, it's going to be the bootcamp and the Side Hustle Society together, like in a bundle. And again, even it by itself is like $130, like 4 payments of $139, $149. I can't remember because I'm increasing the price. Yeah, based on the value of the transformation and how I help people and the amount of money that I spent in coaching, I can't really offer business coaching at much of a cheaper price because it takes a lot. It looks easy. My brain is going a million miles a minute, but it takes a lot. It takes a lot. I'm just trying to do something on the side. Yes. So the side hustle, it is. So the Side Hustle Society is 15 payments of $165. It's not a one-time payment. So you would be reoccurring $160 a month for 15 months, and you get 15 months of coaching. So you'd be getting coaching from now through December 31st of 2024. So if you're just trying to do something on the side, brown skin girl, you've got to decide, because when you start a side hustle, you are starting a business. So if you are in charge of the payments, if you are in charge of delivery, if you are in charge of delivering the product or service to the customer or the client, it's a business. So it's called the Side Hustle Society because all of my clients have a 9-to-5. They have a main source of income. They have a main way that pays their bills, but they are starting their own business. Some of them eventually want it to be their full-time business, but a lot of them are like, I just want something on the side. But it's still going to behave like a business. When you do your taxes, it's going to be a business. It doesn't say side hustle. It says a business. Unless it's a gig where you're working with someone else like Instacart or DoorDash. Make sense? So yeah, Dawn, definitely share what you have so far. But again, DM me if you want it to be a little bit more private on Instagram, and I'd love to chat with you about what it could look like to work together. So yes, this is for you, brown skin girl, if you want to start something on the side. It is something on the side. Because I say for a side hustle business, 7 to 10 hours a week is the time investment. The time investment. Thank you. Can I just do 3 times? You're welcome. No. So it's not, there's not like a 3-month option. I would say, what's holding you back from it? What's holding you back from committing to doing something for a year? What's holding you back? I would ask you that, because when I first invested in my business coach that I'm still with today, it was $1,000 a month, and it was for 6 months. I knew that I needed the support. I knew that I needed the coaching. I knew that I needed the help. I had spent $500 to meet her at an in-person, like 3-day event she had. And from that $500 investment, where she taught me on the stage, I made some changes and I made $3,000 2 weeks later. Granted, I already had a business in place. I already had a payment structure. I already had all of that. But from $500, I made $3,000. So that $1,000 that I invested to be in her program, I made my $1,000 back. I had $1,000 for my next month's payment, and I made another $1,000. So I think you have to ask yourself, what's holding you back from committing to working on your business for a year? People make time and find the money for the things that are important for them. And I am not trying to pressure you at all, because pressuring people does not work. I'm just stating some facts and asking you to ask yourself some questions. Like, if you know that you want to do this, what holds you back from the commitment? Right? What holds you back from the commitment? You're so welcome. I saw digital products, emails, other things, all digital. Okay. So we would work together to get you focused, right? To get you focused on what you're selling, because you don't want to sell all the other things. We can't start off being Walmart. Amazon didn't start off being Amazon. They started off selling just textbooks, right? So based on your digital products and your ebooks, we would need to get you focused on one area so that you can effectively market and sell. Because depending on how much your products cost, like, how much is your digital products that you're currently selling? How much do they cost? How much do they cost? Who else has questions? I put a different yogurt in here, and I don't think I like it. Like, I drank most of it, but I don't know if I like the yogurt that I put in here. It's a new yogurt. I feel like it's more of like a parfait yogurt, so I'm just going to switch to my water. Yeah, I'm not going to put that yogurt in no more. Not the right kind. Tell me how much one of your digital products is. Does anybody have any other questions? Any other questions that I can answer for you? If you have questions that you don't want to post publicly and you're interested in us working together, just send me a DM on Instagram at Chris the Maximizer, or on TikTok at Chris the Maximizer. Everyone who's commented, I've spoken to. But let me just say, so what I was going to say to you, my love, is depending on the price of your product, if let's just say one of your digital products is $20, My ebooks are 10 and 15. The digital worksheets for children, my coaching business are 15 and 20. Okay. So it seems like you have a lot of different things, right? But let's just say the average price is $15. So if the average price is $15, you would need to sell 11 products at $15 to pay for your coaching every month. That's what the equivalent would be. So you've got to ask yourself, how do I have to show up to sell 20 of my products at $15 so that I can pay for my coaching and make some money for myself? And that's just me being at the basics. So, excuse me. If you want the help, if you're interested in the help, journal and ask yourself, like, can I commit to this? Because you could, stress about the $165 payment, or you could stress about, how can I make $1,000 a month? How can I make $1,000 a month? How can I utilize this coaching to put a system in place so that I can make $1,000 per month? Does this make sense? Like, focus on the opportunity of what you can make, not the money that you are investing. Because if I would have focused on that $1,000, I never would have signed up and I never would have did it. And since then, I've paid her a whole lot more than that $6,000. But if I would have focused on that $1,000, I would have never been able to make that $3,000 2 weeks later. I would have never been able to have my 6-figure year last year. I would have never been able to make $300,000 in the first 4 years of my business. I would not have been able to do that if I was focusing on the investment amount of money that I was paying every single month. But I decided within myself, which you can only decide for you. Again, like I said, no pressure. If I'm not the coach for you, please go find the right one. But no pressure. But you've got to decide within yourself, is it worth it to me to invest so I can get the help to make 10 times that? Right? You've got to decide if it's worth it for you. Some things are not worth it. For me, I ain't paying full price for toilet paper. I'm not paying full price for paper towels. That's not worth it to me. But I will pay for coaching. Like, I'm my coach in December. I bought the flight. I'm paying $500 something for a hotel for a couple nights. That investment is worth it to be in her presence for 2 days. Right? Okay. Your goal is 50 a day. Right now you're at 10, but you have to start at 10 before you can get to 50. And imagine how much more you can sell if you have a strong social media strategy. If you are also putting in a little bit more effort, if you get some more systems and things into place, if you raise some of your prices, if you change some of the things that you're selling, if you bundle some things, there's a lot you can do. There's a lot you can do. So you just have to decide if it's worth it for you, but it has to be the commitment. It has to be the commitment that you decide to commit to. And only you know if it's right for you. And again, no pressure. But if you're feeling like, oh my gosh, I need this, I want this, you should do it. And ask yourself, like, what do I have to lose? And how can I show up to everything to get my $165 payments worth? To get my $2,000 worth, because the program's like $2,197 in total. The payment plan is a little bit more with extra processing fees. But like, how can I get my $2,000 worth? Right? How do I get my $2,000 worth? Do you teach how to get sales off social media? My items do sell and I want to sell more. When you say sell off of social media, what do you mean? Like in person? I would have to learn a little bit more about your business, but I help you with sales strategy, period. So I have clients who sell in person, and I have most of my clients who are selling on social media, right? I have clients who are showing up and posting content and selling. Like my mother, she posts her reels, right? So my sales strategies can work wherever, but primarily social media, because if you're selling digital products, you want to be selling them on social media because they can be sold to anyone in the world, right? They can be sold to anyone. Oh, so you sell on social media. So I sell to other business owners on social media. Or you create a campaign where you email other businesses. You can call other businesses. But we can come up with a sales strategy. Again, most of it will have to do with using social media. But if you want to sell to businesses, I would just have to learn. I need to know more about what your business is and what you do, and how you do it. But we can come up with a sales strategy that works for you. But I have clients who sell in person. I just picked up a new client who wants to sell in person at like flea markets and in other apartment complexes. So we can come up with a sales strategy for all of that. But if you're already making sales now, great. But imagine how much bigger it could be if you were doing more. Right, which is understandable. And you can absolutely do that. We just got to create a plan for it. We just have to create a plan for it. Okay? So if you are interested, you can send me a DM right here on TikTok. I think I'm following you. Let me make sure. Whoops. Yes, I'm following you. So if you want to send me a DM on TikTok, you can, and we can chat about what it would look like to work together. If you want to do a sales call, I do offer a free sales call with the purpose of the sales call. Hey, Sam, the purpose of the sales call is to talk about what it would look like to work together. So if you're really like, okay, I want to do this, then book the sales call. If you're like, I don't really want to commit to it, then I would say don't book the sales call, because it's not like coaching. I'm not giving like feedback, but I would tell you what we would do together to get you the results that you desire. Okay. And like I said, we work together for the next 14 months, because you sign up in October, you get a 30-minute one-on-one call. That is a coaching call. So if you sign up in October, you get a 30-minute one-on-one call with me. And that's for us to create your 90-day plan in the Side Hustle Society. You also are going to get the rest of 2023 for free. Okay. And all of 2024, and access to my Money Saving Academy as a bonus when you sign up in October. So there's lots of bonuses. I don't have any tips because I don't know specifically what your business is. But all I can say is show up and sell the what and the why. So first, make sure you have an audience built of people who want to buy your product or service. Second, why should they buy from you? So once your audience is built, and as you're building your audience, why do they need to buy this from you? Why is it helpful? And third, you have to do that every single day, every day. So if you don't already have an email sales funnel with people coming to your email list who are interested, do that. I would be creating video content showing the benefits of your ebook and your worksheets. I will be showing all of that. I will be talking about it every single day and showing it if you want to get more sales every single day. And then if you have a sales funnel, all of that. If you have a bundle, you can, for Black Friday, you can sell a bundle of all of them together. But definitely using social media and your email list would be my biggest tips. Okay. So that's everything you get in the Side Hustle Society. If you join in October, again, it's 15 payments of $165. And if you want to join today, send me a DM. I'm ready to start my business, and I'll give you a code to get $30 off your first payment. So you get your first payment for just $135 versus $165. Any last minute questions before I go? I've been on live for a long time. My phone has timed out. Any last minute questions before I go? Any questions? Again, if you want to work with me, send me a DM on TikTok or Instagram at Chris the Maximizer. I want to thank y'all so much for joining me for this very long live. It has been great. I love doing this. This brings me so much joy. I love helping women with their businesses. So I'll see y'all in the DMs, and I'll see some of you tomorrow. Bye.